Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Mixed Ark. As you can see here, we are in the boss fight here. This is the beta boss fight with the Manticore and Dragon. We're on Ragnarok. Sadly, we'll be using a new Sonic program to do our sound, and we forgot to put it on. As you can see, we're getting off to a good start here. We've got ourselves a Ewer stuck, which is pretty much stuck for the whole battle. And we have our finishers going in against here. I've never ever done this beforehand, so I don't know how good I'm going to be. But I have to talk for 7 minutes straight here. You can see we're getting like 235 damage. This is my first time watching it back as well. And I just saw there's 150k on the Manticore. Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated that there's no audio on this here, because we had a pretty good ending to the season, but sadly, this is just the one thing that went wrong after the Crystal Wyvern coming. We have pterodons coming in right now as well. Oh, that was a big explosion there. We got caught by the dragon. We're stuck at the moment. We're getting out. We're dealing with the pterodons as well. We're putting a beating on the Manticore. Sort of. These pterodons are really getting in my way as well. Manticore keeps flying around as well, which is annoying. This is a long intro, mostly because I actually forgot to record an intro. Now the dragon's getting in play. So we have a Manticore and the dragon on us, but I think the Manticore is actually... Well, the Manticore and the dragon's actually beating up on my Ewers, because I have 20 Ewers here. I was actually about to say Furnaceers, but they're not Furnaceers, they're Ewers. We wanted to try the 20 Ewers, because I was just curious to see how it would go, and I pretty much knew I was not going to be able to do better. These rock golems are just rude. Seriously, rock golems have got a bloody Manticore and a dragon. The Manticore's, I didn't catch itself there. It's 130k, it's down to 80k right now. The dragon is always going to have more health. It has 864k health, the dragon. They'll be struggling to do this with 20 years. We know Shadow's really on any of them. There's one yurt down. That's another yurt just went down there right now. We don't know how much longer to go. Well, we actually have another 4 minutes to go here, actually. We've done a pretty good damage on the Manticore. You only need to try, and there's another yurt gone, another yurt gone, and another yurt gone. We have some yurts stuck over here as well. See, which is a problem. Is that a griffin that was on the side there I just saw? My Uter's been killed by a rocket elemental. This is the problem here. We had this split as well with the Uters too. And I think the four... we set basically 4 Uters to roar because we didn't want them all wasting time roaring. But, because, Christ almighty, we have... that's that single one over there with the Manticore. We have this single one with the Manticores taken there. But we have this split in 3 ways right now. But we're trying to get to the Manticore to try and take that out right now. Remember this. We were trying to take this out Manticore out here, but this Uter was stuck. Yeah, they are. But we have like the rock elementals are beating up on our... I mean, I wish I could actually turn to my left right now. I'm trying to get the Uter out, but it's not happening. Yeah, because the dragon is beating up on our Uters and the rock elementals, but I think the rock elementals is between the Uters and the dragon. We've got the dragon down to 5. We're actually doing pretty good damage to the dragon back there, but they're split up. It was unfortunate that the dragon isn't over there at the Uter, because if I was at the Uter, I would probably just focus on the Manticore and take that out. That would be a smart thing to do. Smart thing to do would be to go in here with Furnaceers and that dragon. We're doing some pretty good damage here, folks. Doing over 1,000 damage. And the dragon's up in the air now. See these golems, man, they are... You see how bloody my ears are at the side there? That's a bit bloody. This was more just to see the health here. Like, dragon's got 864k. It's got almost 4, 5... We've almost... Not quite got it. We've got it down by half. Yeah, we got it down by half. That's not too bad considering I don't know how many shadows on these years. Now it's just me in here. It's just me, myself, and a year. And I dream of... I'm actually way down here as well, so I had to stop and do that here. Yeah, I did 945 damage on bone here. That's pretty damn good. On the dragon, actually. It's pretty damn good. Kinda wish it was the Manticore I was fighting. I do remember I was hoping, oh, that was a bad move there. I got cooked by the dragon there for sure. I'm trying to get away, but I can't. I don't have any stamina, basically, so I'm kind of screwed now. The Manticore's just killed that one over there, so it just came roaring in there. Holy crap! That's kinda sucks, because that would have been a great shot. But I don't have any audio, so I can't use it, sadly. Oh well. This is the first time I've ever done this, actually, with narration. It's kind of fun. It's actually good practice, because in the future I'm hoping to do some videos kind of like this, on gameplay. You're a bit like the 100-day videos that you see from other people. I'm not specifically going to do a 100-day challenge, but I'm thinking about doing it. Well, gee, so this is a bit good practice here. I just watch my clip and basically talk about it. I can do that. This is brutal. Don't do this at home, folks. 67k in there. We don't actually have the... Christ, we don't actually have the Manticore down by half. We might get it down by half before the end of this year. We don't have that down by half. It was a shame we didn't focus on the Manticore as much, because if we got the Manticore out, you never know how it would have went. But trying to take them on both at the same time is just... It's not good. Plus these rock elementals are getting away off. They seem to be hitting the Manticore more than anything, but the Manticore is actually taking it. A beating. Christ, 154 damage I did. I just did 78 damage there on that. Why am I doing such less damage on that, but doing 990 on the... Christ, I do 78 damage on the Manticore. 64k, 128k, so yeah, I've got it down by half now. So I got both down by half. Here's the annoying thing that's about to happen for. I've been fighting a bloody Manticore and everything here, and all of a sudden I've got rock elementals, Manticore, dragon, but no, that is not what kills me. A bloody Deomorphin kills me. I am not amused by that. You can just tell by my face, like, I'm frustrated by that. I'm so frustrated by that. I'm sorry we didn't have sound for that, folks, but I try not. Hey, Notretsam here. Please give the video a like and subscribe if you've not already. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. It's Valguero Beta boss fight, the last of the dinosaurs. And we've got you, or we need to put on roar and actually remember how to do that this time. For a change, I keep forgetting all boss fights to do that. Right, here we go, Beta. Tempted to do it. Right, there's Roger there. Probably gonna die here, but I've tried it before, Beta boss fights, and let's try this one. This will be the last episode. Set an intro. I had fun doing the season. We'll do a wrap-up after this boss fight. We'll go back to Ragarnok and do a wrap-up. Call it for the season. I'm ready for the season to be over. It's been long. We need to work on that. We need to try and shut it down. Need to work on the boss fights as well, and the fights in the future as well, right? Wait, you are not there. Seriously? Jesus.
Right, if I'm right, I should focus on your... We're lucky that dragon is not coming over here. We are lucky that dragon is not coming over here. Oh, the dragon's up, the dragon's up, the dragon's up, the dragon's up. That's not what we wanted. Oh, come on, Manicore, seriously? I need the Manicore out. Need the Manicore out. Oh, fucking hell, I've got deer orphans after me now. Where's the Manicore? I need the Manicore gun fast. The Metaphysicus is coming across now. Oh no, we've got a problem here. We've got a problem here. Oh Jesus. And you're right behind in front there as well. What just right, we have a problem here. We are not going to do this. We are not doing this. You're almost dead. It is almost dead. Hey, look at it. Look at the damage it's doing, man. This is a problem. There is no way we're doing it. Yours done. We need to keep running around because I am not dying to the bloody... I need to get it up myself, but I don't want to take that. I don't want to take damage from that, basically. I can't stay in there because the dinosaurs is dead, it's dead, it's dead. I'm just going to keep them on Metaphysicus so I can at least take one of them out, hopefully. I'm dead, so... There's no way. There's no way. Supposed to take it from me as well. Oh! The dragon got involved! The dragon was like, okay, you've beaten them up enough, I'm going to come across and I'll claim the victory. Yeah, we got swatted. Oh my god. Oh, it was a shame the Metaphysicus came across there. It was a shame that that came across. Anyway, I'll see you over on Ragnarok to wrap this up. Hey folks, we're back here on Ragnarok. So that is the end of Mixed Ark Season 1. We have learned what Mixed Ark is going forward. It will be called 5-star challenge from here on out. But I must admit, Season 2 is a long time away. It'll probably be looking over a year, maybe even 2 years or something like that. It's going to be a long time away. But I did enjoy this challenge, and I do think we've got a really good challenge here, basically, because we've worked it out. The first point of the challenge is basically picking one of the 4 maps, and that is our main map. We're only allowed to tame on that map, not another 3 from now. The second point is we're only allowed to tame dinosaurs with kibble. But obviously, we need to actually tame some dinosaurs without kibble, because we need the dino eggs to make kibble. So the real challenge of point 2 is to actually limit the amount of dinosaurs we tame without kibble. That's basically what they are. Keep it as close to 0 as we possibly can. So that's point 2. Point 3 is basically we have 3 lives per boss. That is it. On have 3 lives per boss. So if we die 3 times, then that's it. We're able to beat the boss completely there. Point 4 is we have to beat the boss in Gamma before we can take the boss on Beta, and we have to beat the boss in Beta before we can take the boss on Alpha. Point 5, the final one, is we are not allowed to take on any boss until we're ready to do all bosses. So that's the 5 points of the challenge from here on out. And we need to stick to that from got a bit distracted during this, and I need to do a better job of not getting distracted by things and just focus on the task at hand. But in my defence, there's still a lot of new things that I haven't done in this game, so I keep getting distracted by things that I've done before. It's just part of it. Yeah, but I need to do a better job. Now that we're tamed like a basilisk for the first time, we got a Sonoracrops for the first time. I'm going to be honest, I'm always going to get distracted by fighting with them. And I'll tell you, stop taking my dear muffins and blah. I'm always going to get distracted by playing with wyverns because I love playing with wyverns. It's my favourite thing to do in the game. So I'm always going to get distracted by that. So yeah, but the Quetzal taming that, I've never used the Quetzal since, so I shouldn't have done that. I've never used the Basilisk in the challenge since then, so I shouldn't have probably tamed that as well. Yeah, it is what it is. So we'll need to do a better job of cutting things like that. Also, we got distracted by Valguero place as well, the aberration part of Valguero, because I've never seen it before. I played with Valguero so many times, and in this gameplay, I finally found that I didn't even know it was there. I finally found it was great. I had a great time down there, must admit. But it distracted. So this went on a lot longer than we should have done at this present moment in time. I think this is episode 130, 131 or something like that. There, I can't remember. I probably should have checked it first. But they get rid of these signs now as well. 17 ingot. Is that oh? I got. Jeez, should have got more than that. Okay, but I can't remember how much it is to cost that. I have to get rid of that now. Yeah. So challenge-wise, first things first, I want to talk about basically I want to talk about. Just going to put my away finally here. Oh, that's 2 dino. Actually, one second here. Right, so basically, the negative first, right? Let's go through the negative first. This will be quick, it won't take. I want to do it. Valguero Artifact Cave, where you had the ground, where there was different pieces, and in between the pieces was death. Basically, insta death. I didn't like that Artifact Cave. Yeah, I still feel like the Onyx in there is a bit too much. What I want to do is I want to fight through dinos on level ground and then pick up an artifact on the ground. I don't want to play basically playing a cave like that, basically where I have to avoid the ground and I have Onyx coming to me but I'm not restricted there. I didn't like that cave. That was the only artifact cave I did really dislike. But I didn't like, actually it's not the only one. I lied. Sorry, I did lie. It was the only one in Valguero. I liked the rest of them. On here, the Ragarnok Labyrinth Cave with the 4 artifacts that turned out in there. We actually didn't get one of the artifacts in there. We only got 3 out of the 4. We didn't know there was 4 in there. The 4 artifacts used to be in 4 different locations around the map. I wish they still were because I don't like that Labyrinth Cave. That's not fun to me. I don't enjoy that. You know, so from here on out, if I'm playing a Ragnarok, I can guarantee you right now I will not cave. I will just spawn the 4 artifacts in. It is what it is. It's just an opinion thing. It's just my own thing. They're basically there. Same way on Lost Island, there's a labyrinth cave on there as well. I think it's just 2 artifacts in there, though.
can't remember, but I'm not interested in doing them, so I'm not going to do it. That's just my own opinion. It's not really a big deal if you like. But for me, I was a fan. I'm kind of hoping that, I don't know why I'm picking that up. But, yeah, so that's just my own thing there, but that really the only things that bothered me the most was just the labyrinth caves and that Valguero cave. The Crystal Wyvern Queen, obviously, that leaving, spawning in and spawning back out. I still say it should spawn back out. But at the same time, I can't complain too much about that. It's Crystal Isles map is, I don't know who designed the map. I'm sorry, I don't know who did that. But whoever did it, well done. Because that's a brilliant map and it's a unique boss fight as well. So even though I would prefer it to spawn in, I'm not going to get too hung up a bit. Unlike the labyrinth caves. Don't like them at all. Right, but to be honest, Ragnarok, I still love Ragnarok. It's my favourite map in the game. Valguero is still a favourite map in the game as well, so, you know, I can live with it. With the labyrinth case, it's just I'll spawn the artifacts and that. Job done. I don't have to deal with it that way then. There, so that's easy enough to do. So when it came to the boss fights, well, we failed the challenge. We did fail the challenge. However, we learned what Mixed Ark is going to be in future, the 5-star challenge. And we did learn more about the boss fights now. I feel like going forward, we actually have a good idea how to deal with the boss fights here. So that is the main thing. So I'm pleased about that. But at the same time, I still have a lot to learn. I keep getting distracted here. So we still have more to learn. The big problem here, and this will be a thing we will talk about in the next gameplay, about our next season of content here. This will continue on to the next season, basically doing podcasts, because that's going to be part of every gameplay, because that's the end game for every map that we play is sending off it. So we are going to be doing the boss fights. So this will continue on. So we'll be talking about more in the future about this. But for the moment, we had 50 points in the melee damage on the dinosaurs and 39 points on the health. We had 41 points on the health and yours and 30 points in the melee damage after we had mutated. The mistake we did with mutations was we didn't focus on one health line and one melee damage line. That's what we should do. We basically should have one line get about 10 health mutations or 15 health mutations and then 15 melee damage mutations and then combine them together, something like that. That's going to take quite a bit to do. We can do Gamma the way we did it. Also, we probably should use the reason why. Did I say why I'm wearing this? I can't remember if I said why I'm wearing this. This is my second take, so I might have said it in the first take, so, and I might have already said this or not. But I'm wearing this because I don't have any ghillie. I haven't got any ghillie armor, I've lost it all. I lost all my ghillie armor in the boss fights. There, so I don't have any more. I'll need to make more at some point. There, I don't know if I have any polymer left, so that's basically where I was on the boss fights there. Oh yeah, that's why I'm coming here. Argentavis, what we did on the Crystal Wyvern Queen. I do think we would have died, but we have 62 points on melee damage and 54 points in health after mutation. We had 20 mutations on the Argentavis there, but we need to do the same with that as well. I do think I can beat the Crystal Wyvern Queen with Argentavis, and I feel more confident with beating the Manticore and Scorched Earth as well with the Argentavis as well. Because I'm pretty sure they're the only two maps that you're allowed to use Argentavis on, or Fly of the Web Kind. So we are, yeah. We need basically, this is my thought process here for any army. We need about 25k plus in health. And we need about 600 to 800 melee damage. Preferably closer to 800. If we don't have a saddle on our main army, like the dinosaurs, like we didn't here, then we need to add more health to compensate for that. But we probably should just do basic saddles in future. I don't know what to do on hell and everything in this one here. I did try and get saddles, but I couldn't do anything. We didn't get a chance to use these, sadly, because they just weren't. They sadly. We needed a lot of help, and it was something I was thinking. We also didn't get a lot of mutations on them because they took ages as well. So sadly, we couldn't use them. But technically,
we are, per the rules going forward in Mixed Ark, we are not actually allowed to use the dinosaurs. So it'd be me and the Puffy Raptor. Yeah, we're not allowed to use that one now. Basically, because it was on Valguero. And we didn't actually use in the boss fight. And the only thing, did we actually use anything from other maps would be there? Tamed a Sonoricrop, so I never used that. I don't recall taming anything else on other maps. I think everything we did actually use in this challenge was actually tamed on Ragnarok. I can't remember for certain. It's been a long time. We started this in April last year in 2024. It's now 13th of February, the day I'm not recording this. So, it's been a while. It's almost been a year. Jesus, it's always been a year. Blooming heck. I guess I know how to milk a season, don't I? Right, so yeah, that's basically the end of the season. When it comes to the boss fight, the 4 boss fights here, I think we can take Crystal Wyvern Queen. I do think, I don't know if a force on the ground would be a good idea or not in that. It's going to be flying up in the air eventually, and when you're screwed on the ground, at least with flyers, you can actually fight on the ground and in the air. So I think it's always better to have the Crystal Wyverns or Argentivises for that. You need Furnaceers, I think, for taking on the dragon in any boss fight. You go there because the Furnaceers have some sort of resistance. The dragons, basically, what you call it, the fireball, I think it is, has some sort of resistance to the dragon. That Manicore was a pain in the backside because it wouldn't stay in the ground. That really bothered us. It's a shame we couldn't take that out in the beta first before the other 2 came across because we might have been able to get a lot closer to doing it. I loved how the dragon came across at the end and just said, "Yep, okay, you're beating them down enough for me. I'm going to come in for the victory." That's quite funny. Yeah, so that was tough. I don't like the trees in there. That's a problem with the Furnaceers because the Furnaceers are going to get loaded up with the trees there. So it would be nice if there was a way for me to turn that off and disable resource collecting on the Furnaceers or something like that. That would be nice because that would be a problem basically. I lost a couple, but I think it somewhat worked in my favour as well because the Furnaceers were left back and then the Manticore focused in them, which allowed me to take out the dragon in the Gamma boss fight for that one. I think that was something I noticed there as well. The other thing I wanted to say was I feel like, in my personal opinion, with Dinopithecus Kin, the very first boss fight I did was actually the toughest boss fight of all. And I think the Crystal Wyvern Queen was the second toughest boss fight of all, to be honest. I really do think that. The other ones are tough as well. They're all tough, the boss fights, they're all tough. But, yeah, that was an interesting, very, very interesting there. So, yeah. What made the Dinopithecus Kin very... That's the thing I wanted to say. You know when we did the Beta and the Gamma boss fight, we actually caught outside and we had to fight out in the open where the Dinopithecus Kin was able to jump up onto the platforms above us, throw poo down and that. And basically, that's why you want to lead it into the cave that we did in the beta. However, here's the thing I thought about. On the Furnaceers, I actually had sweet veggie cakes, but there's a 30-second cooldown on the sweet veggie cakes when I'm using it. And because the Dinopithecus Kin wasn't jumping out when it was in the cave area in that second boss fight, there was a time, I think, for the Furnaceers to actually really get the full benefit of the sweet veggie cakes. I think when it's out in the open and it's jumping up inside, that gives time for the 30 seconds to count down. They can take a second one or 30 seconds a third one and that as well. So I think that helped me in the Gamma boss fight eventually, but in the beta it cost me because my finishers were just constantly getting beaten and I weren't quick to deal with basically. So that's a thought process I had in the future. I need to remember that. I'm using Furnaceers and I have veggie cakes to keep the Dinopithecus Kin out in the open. But anything else, bring it into the cave there. I think that's something I thought of there as well. I feel like the other 2 boss fights in Ragnarok are pretty much self-explanatory, really. I would prefer to be able to fight them one at a time, but I suppose the point is to fight both of them at a time. Still can't believe there's rock golems in the Ragnarok one. Rock golems, they take a beating. They absolutely take a beating. So having rock golems be kind of what would it be? A blockade of rock golems between you and the dragon and the manticore is a pain in the backside. So it really makes that tougher. So I could have done without them, but it makes sense because on the manticore boss fight on Scott Shelf, you do have rock golems in there. So yeah, we're just sort of navigating that feature, but we need to put a lot more time into the armies. And we need to get army dinosaurs breeding and a lot faster than we did during this year. We need to get going on that a lot faster. But we are going to end with a little treat because I want to see something. I want to see something. This is going to be murder. I do want to see something. Okay. Let's go. So let's put there. There. Yeah. I'm just gonna go and make it, to be honest. Oh, that's not what I do at all. I'm not gonna go in much anything here. We are actually going to go into, believe it or not, we are going into the alpha boss fight here. We're going to do that. So, probably bring you back just before I do that, because the reason why I want to do this is because I want to see what the health is. So I've got information right now and here, and I'm kind of curious to see how these will do. 10, 16, so I'm going to bother using the 6, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay, so I'm going to go and get these set up, and then I'm going to bring you back, and that will be the last part of the season. A long episode, but this is the finale, so. Hey folks, we had to go back and get spyglass because we forgot, because the main thing we're going in here is to see the health, because I feel like there might be a million health in each of these. I'm a little concerned about this, but this is going to be suicide. Right, here we go. Oh my god. I can't believe how much I've done this. We only have 5k health in these, there's no way they're lasting for long. The year might help them last long. They do a lot of bleed damage as well, so I'm kind of curious to see how these go. It's not going to last very long, I think. I'm kind of wishing I was on the year, actually. I may actually last a long time on the year. You can see the health on these. Right, the 160k on that, 972k in the dragon. I didn't know attacking. I'm so sorry, folks. I didn't realise Diamorphins were in there. Oh. Oh, Diamorphins, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, that was a disaster. Hey, folks. We showed them the game that actually logged right out of the game. I was supposed to spawn into my base, but I just escaped out and I was like, oh damn. There, but I needed the moment to take that in. So plus I wanted to go back and watch the footage as well, because let's say it did not take very long. I should have went in with armour. If I went in with armour, probably would have lasted a little. But the main thing was to go in and see. I thought it would be 1,000,000 health, but it's 1,000,000 health between the two creatures. The dragon has 972 health. It's 160k health for the Manicore. I wanted to see that. I wonder if that will be the same on Valguero with the free as well, but we're not going to check that out. But in this episode, we are done now. That is the end of Mixed Ark Season 1. Look out for Notey news when the next season of content will be starting. There will be a gap between this ending and the next season start. I don't know how much of a gap. It could be a while. It might be. I haven't started recording that yet, so we'll see. I'll be wanting to get this out fast because obviously we had a break in between the stuff on. Anyway, for those that stuck with me for the whole season from April last year, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And for those that joined in along the way too and subscribed and all that, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the season. And the next one will be Solo Ark on the island. Start in hopefully near future, but at some point in 2025 we will definitely start. And for now, I hope you enjoyed Mixed Ark. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please like the video. If you'd like to see future content like this one, please subscribe for future content. And until next time, take care.